Yeah, so welcome back to my AutoCAD class. My name remains Dunson. So on today's class we'll be taking elevations, how to design elevations. So let's just assume this is uh an elevation plan we want to design. I didn't key in any internal design to it because we are more focused on our external view rather than the internal view. So for our elevation view, the first thing first we're going to start with is the front view. So we have the front view facing the south. Then we have our right view, which is here, facing the east. Then we have our left view facing the west, and we have our rear view, also known as the back view, facing the north. So starting with our front view, the first thing first we're going to do is we go to our full navigation view. We always try to focus on the area whereby we want to have designed, and it's always advisable to always have it zoomed in so we have a full navigation view of what we want to do. So having done that, we select our construction line. I believe for those of us following up with our classes, we still know where to locate the construction line. So after clicking on the construction line, we'll be taking vertical lines first. So we'll type V representing vertical lines, then enter. So we'll click from the point whereby the building line starts from to the point where the building line ends. So after doing that, then we'll start removing our windows. Our window wall is starting from here to this point. Then the other window we can see from here. We have two windows here, starting from this point to this point. Yes. We also have our door. Our door is starting from this point and is ending at this point. So after doing that, once we're done, we just press escape. Excuse me. Then after doing that, we'll zoom out a little bit so we can have a full view of what we want to do. But keep it in mind that no matter how far we zoom, we should always keep this view on our screen. This view from the plan is going to serve as a reference view when we are doing our elevation. So we'll go back to our construction line, click on construction line. This time around we need horizontal lines, so that's we type H, then enter. We position it at a distance which is reasonably okay and not too far from our plan. Let's put it there, escape. So after doing that, we'll select our offset. So click on offset, then the height of our headroom. In most cases, most architects or designers use headrooms ranging from 3 meter, that's 3000 mm, to 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, depending on. We have amazing architectural designs with amazing headrooms depending on the kind of structures. But for me personally, I don't like to go below 3 meter. So we're using a minimum of 3 meter for this headroom. So offset, click on offset, then we impute 3 meter, that's 3000 mm, enter, that's 3000. Then we'll click from this horizontal line downward, enter, and then we'll click on it, then escape. Then what do we need again? We need to take these lines off. This is what we need here. So we'll go to trim, that's TR, enter, enter. We'll take this off. Take that off. Then we also take this off. Then excuse me. Always keep in mind we need this as our reference, the plan as our reference. So we also take this base, we also take this off, we don't need that. So after doing that, we need to get our floor distance. So we'll go to offset, mainly I like using the 450 for the distance of the ground to the compound floor level. I use 450. So after doing that, we need to have a compound view, a line just in case of landscape designs and parking space. We need a landscape view, so we click on offset again, then let's use 45, enter, click on this wall and bring it here. So we'll click on this wall and bring it here as well. Then we'll go to our fillets and chamfer, click on it, and click on this to join this. Then we'll right click, then repeat fillet, then we'll click on this line and pick this line again. So after doing that, we do not need these lines again, so we'll take them off, delete. So then we'll use our extend command, ex, enter. So we'll drop this down, and we'll click this to drop this down at the end of at the end of the both view and both sides. So then escape. So after that, we know, okay, let's just keep this line here for reference of our windows. So the height of the door is usually ranging from 2.1 to 2.4. If there are even doors of 2.7, there are doors of 3 meters, 3.2. Architectural designs with time beginning to advance with measurements, and you just see insane designs according to the architect or designer's prescription. So it all depends, it's all about what's in your head, what's in your mind. As long as it is logical, it can be done. And also referring it back to the structural engineers as well. So moving forward, for the height of a lintel we use about 2.1, 2.4 depending, but for this design I'll be using 2.1. My lintel height for my doors and windows will be 2.1. So click on offset, then we impute 2.1, then enter. So we'll take it from the ground, then we'll take it up, then escape. So we have the height of our door and our windows. Then windows, the height of a window is usually ranging from 1.2, 1.5, 1.8 depending. But in this case I'll be using 1.2 for the height of my window. So I'll click on offset again, then I impute 1.2, then enter. So I'll click on this line, then I drag it down. So there we have the height of my window. So I have a lot of line crossing, like it's not looking neat and it's looking unorganized. So in order for me to pick up my windows and doors, I need to introduce the trim tool. That's TR, enter. So we having this here serving as our reference. This is a window here. So where is this window coming? This is the window here. So we'll take this line off, we'll take this off, we'll take this off, take this off, we'll take this off as well. I'll just take any other line that doesn't make it look like a window. Now it looks like a window. We have another window here. We'll trace it all the way down. So we'll trim off every line that is not making it look like a window. We'll trim it off until we have our window. So we have two windows here. Then we have the door here. So we'll trace it down. Yes, this is it. This is it over here. So we have a door here. So we'll just trim every relevant line. As you can see, we still have lines here, so we'll zoom we'll have to zoom closer. We still have some lines here in between, so we'll take them off because those are serving as our block wall. So any line that is not going off with trim, we just click on it and delete. So once we're done with this level, then I think we are done picking. We need to confirm that we are done picking our windows and doors. Once we are done with that, then we introduce trim, enter, TR, enter, then we trim off what needs to be trimmed. So after that being done, then we'll go to the base. 450 is actually far from the floor level of the building, so we need to introduce stairs. So what do? We want the stairs to be just for the main door entrance. So enter EX, enter. We'll drop these lines down as the lines of the door. We'll drop them down. So after doing that, after dropping them down, then we'll introduce stairs. We're using stairs of 150 risers. So we'll go to offset, then impute 150, and press enter, then take it from up down. So we have 3 stairs here. So this is the only part we need, the stairs. We don't need this going all around. So CR, introduce trim, enter, and take this off, and come here, take this off, and we take this off. So the stairs is just at the entrance area. So once that is done, our windows are still not looking like windows. They just look like a building. It looks like an uncompleted building that is still ongoing. So in order for it to look like, okay, we have our windows installed, so it depends on the style of window you want to use, be it a casement window, a sliding window, or whatever window you want to use. But with this concept, I'll be designing I'm going with a sliding window anyways. I'll design a sliding window. So with the idea of this sliding window to give you a concept of whatever kind of window you want to design. So first off, we need to know that the frame range from 75 to 80. I'll be using 80 for my frame. So offset 80, then enter. So I'll pick it from here. I'm dropping it inside. So I click. I pick it from here as well, dropping it inside. Pick it from the base as well, picking it from all 4 corners and dropping it inside. So what next am I going to do? I'll pick my line. So I'll pick my line in order for me to get my midpoint. In case yours is not showing your midpoint, in case your auto snap is not on, you can easily press your MID, which specify midpoint, then enter. Automatically it just gives you your midpoint, and you click on the line, then drag it all the way down, then drop it. So after doing that, then we'll click on offset. After clicking on offset, then you impute 40, that is half of 80. So offset from here to here, and offset from here to here. So once we're done, we take off the middle line, and after this we introduce our trim, that is TR, enter. So we take off our corner lines. That's what we want to do. Take off our corner lines. Take off our corner lines is what we want to do. Yeah, so after that, then this inner lines, we take them off. So for a sliding window has a joint whereby it meets. We'll see a crossing line in between, so we can decide to pick one of both sides. So we'll take this off. From outside, we'll be able to see that, okay, because there is a point they meet in the middle, so we need to make it look realistic. If I take this line off, then it is no more a sliding window. So we're done with this. And some other architects or designer would like to introduce the reflection of the sun ray reflections. So you see them introducing lines like this. Just to make it look like to have that reflection effect on the window. Just to make it have that reflection effect. So sorry. So once you see it, you know that, okay, this is reflection, right? Is it still looking like a reflection? Okay, let me take this off. So just just to make it look like a reflection effect, you could just add this line, so to just indicate and specify, okay, the sun ray effect on the glasses. Yep. So there we have it. So once we're done, just in case we have two windows of the same size, like this window and this window, they are exactly the same size. So instead of having to design everything here, having to redesign it here, just to save our time, we just highlight the internal space, just the internal space. Just highlight just the internal space of everything we've done here. Then we'll reference these points here. So we'll press copy. So this is the point we are referencing. So we'll come and pick it from this. We'll just pick this point and bring it to the exact same point there. So escape once we're done. Press the escape key once we're done. So there we have it, our window. We're good to go. Then for our door frame is usually 75. So offset 75, enter, and take it from top, drop it internally, side internally, then other side internally. So once we're done, introduce our trim tool, introduce our trim as TRM, enter. So we're taking this off, taking this off, taking this off. Same thing goes for this and this. And for our corners as well, we do not need this. For our frame rather, we don't need those points. So once we're done, we could leave it as a simple door. I want to go for a simple door. If you want to have it designed and all that, you could do that. But I am leaving this as a plain door. So it still does not look like a door yet. Something is missing. I need my door handle. So we'll just come to rectangle here. We'll click on rectangle. After clicking on rectangle, we'll just click on it at a point whereby we can bring out a door or panel. Yeah, I think it's looking more. Okay, sorry. Let's zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, so we'll go to rectangle, click on rectangle. So we'll bring it from this point. Just something like this is okay. Then I need an handle. I'm still going to go back to rectangle. I'll pick it from the top, middle top, then bring it down to give me something that looks like an handle. Then yep, I click. So once I'm done, I press trim, that's TR, enter. Once I'm done, I take this off. Then I need something that looks like a key, a center key where I can put the key in. So I'll click on circle. I'll just pick the center point, click on it, then drag it, open. I think this is good. This is something like this is good. Yep, then I just click. So there you have it, our door handle, good to go. So after doing that, then what next? We want to focus on our parapet. So for our parapet, we have our ifs to be at 600. Take note. So what do? We click on offset, then enter 600 and enter. So pick this wall and take it out, and pick this wall and take it out. Once we're done, we introduce our extend command, ex, enter. So we'll take this wall to meet this, we'll take this wall to meet this. So once we're done, we just take this and we take this, then we just delete it. We're just for reference purposes. So excuse me, so we pick our offset again. Then in most cases, depending, it depends on the designer. Most architects or designers leave the parapet ranging from the thickness ranging from 300, 400, 450. I've even seen some it's 600, so it depends. So in this case, I'll be using 450 anyways. So 450, I click from this line, I'll take it all the way up. Yeah, that's 450. So once I've done that, I'll click on line to close these lines up. So I'll click on line, I'll close this line up, escape, then I'll right click, repeat line again, and click on this point here to this point here, escape. So once I'm done, most people prefer the ancient parapet design, so you could just leave it at this, you're good to go, the four corner. But if you want to make it look more of this modern precast or steel mold or polystyrene parapet or the wood made parapet, that's the wood formwork parapet, any of these four designs of parapets, if you want to make it look like that, something like that, we just have to be creative with it. So pay close attention. This is my own concept. You could modernize yours or play around with it, but you could also use this my concept as a startup. So click on offset, then let's go with 100. So 100, enter. So from here to here, 100, from here to here. Okay, escape. Let's take that again. So offset, let us use 50, 50, enter. So from here to here 50, from here to here 50, right? Okay, so from here to here 50, then from here to here 50, right? Okay, so that being done, okay, escape. So we'll click on offset again, then this time around let's use 100, enter. So we'll click on this wall, from here to here 100, from here to here 100, then we'll click on this wall as well, from here to here 100, then from here to here 100. So once we're done, we escape. Then use extend, ex, enter. So take this, extend it here, we'll come here, extend this here, and extend this here. So once we're done, you escape. Now we'll introduce our trim, tr, enter. I'm sure most of you are wondering what is going on here. So we'll trim this off, 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 and we take this off. So for here, we take this off, 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 and we take this off. So we are keeping this line as reference, so we leave that there, but every other line has to go. So we're keeping this line as reference. Why this line is still staying there is I want to create an arc from here to here. So just come to arc here, we'll click on arc, I'll click on from this point to this point. I want to get an arc, so I'll put it at an angle at which I want the arc to be. I think this is perfect. Okay, I think this angle is perfect. So once I'm done, I just click on this and I delete. So I have that, arc design. So it looks more like a parapet to me though. So in order to have what design what we have here, in order to have it on this side, we don't need to start repeating the same old procedure. What we just need to do is very simple. We'll select all our vertical lines. So we'll click on this, we'll click on this, I'll click on this, I'll click on this as well. So after clicking on our vertical lines, we're also going to click on our wall. This wall is going to be serving as a reference line, so we'll click on it as well. So once we're done, we'll click on mirror. We'll click mirror, we'll pick it from this point, then we'll mirror it to the other side, facing the other side, then click. Then once we're done, press enter. So after that, this line is double, we have two of this here, so we'll click all the vertical lines. We're going to click all the vertical lines. We'll click all the vertical lines excluding this line. This line is just to serve as a reference line. So once we're done, we'll click on move. Then we'll pick it from this point. This wall is serving as a reference line on the other side. So we'll just come here, come to our navigation view here. We'll pan all the way to the other wall. Okay, sorry, this is a long pan. So once we're done, or better still, to save time, just zoom out just to save time, then pan all the way. And once we're done, zoom in again. So from that our reference point, that our reference wall over there, so we'll click on the wall here. So once we're done, we'll click. After doing that, we'll just delete that line first, then we'll go with our trim, TR, enter. So we'll trim all this off, and then we'll trim this off. So there we have it. So once we're done here, the next area to focus on is on the roof. Mind you, don't forget this wall here, it's just for reference. So once we're done with that line, we just take it off. Excuse me. Once we're done with that line, we just take it off. Okay, we'll just take it off. So now I want to focus on our roof. Now. So having to focus on our roof, sorry, excuse me. Okay, having to focus on our roof, my navigation, okay, sorry, having to focus on our roof. I'll just go to my I'll click on construction line, right? Then I'll go to I'll click on construction line, then I'll go to, after clicking on construction line, sorry, I'll click on A. A is to get angular line, so I'll click on A. Now press enter. So in most cases I don't like eye roofs, so instead of using 45, I'll just go with angle 30. So I'll type 30, then enter. So I'll pick it at this point here. So once I'm done with that, I press escape. So once I'm done, I press escape. Okay, I really do not know why my navigation is playing with me here. Okay, but not a problem. So all I'll just do is I'll just okay. So once I'm done with that, I'll click on construction line again. Click on construction line. After clicking on construction line, then I'll click on angular line, which is A, then enter. In order to get the opposite line on this side, I'll use -30. this time around, then enter. So it's going to give me that line. So I'll just click on this point here. Then once I'm done, I'll have to escape that. So okay. Okay, then we'll trim TR, enter. We're trimming this line off, and we're trimming this line off. So once we're done with that, then Ctrl Z. Okay, escape. I'll click on this line. Yeah, so from this point we'll click on our navigation, we'll zoom in. I'm not sure this line is sitting on the exact point, so let's pick that again. So click on construction line, then enter A for angle, enter. Then for the opposite side we use -30, don't forget, then enter. So make sure it is sitting on this point, then escape. Then we zoom out. After zooming out, we introduce our trim as TR, enter. And we take this off, then we take this off, then we take this off. So once we're done with that, the next thing to do is click on our navigation to zoom out. So we're almost done. So in order to give this, okay, we're not completely done with the roof yet. So when we are dealing with roof designs, we have roof edge covering. We have some sheets we used to cover the edge of the roof, so we need to introduce that. So we offset, let's use let's try for let's use 50. Take it from here, take it outside, take it from here, take it outside. You're not taking it inside, you're taking it outside. So after doing that, escape. So you need to zoom in for some detailed points, centralize it, and close this. So this point is still open, so introduce our fillets and chamfer. So pick this point and pick this point to close it up. Then we'll click on it again. Then we'll pick from this point to this point to close it up. Then we repeat again. Pick from this point to this point to close it up. So once we're done, we need to introduce a filling, something that makes this signify that this is a roof. So we have our arch here. Introduce arch. Our arch is located to the top left corner rather. It is found underneath our rectangle and our center. So we have arch. So click on arch. Then after clicking on arch, it brings us here. So on this pattern board here, we just keep scrolling till we see something that looks like a roof. Anything that looks like a roof to you, you go with it. So to me, I think this looks like a roof better to me. So I'll click on this, then I'll come here. There are only two things I need to set: my angle and this arch pattern scale here. My angle and my arch pattern scale. So for my arch pattern scale, let me try 20. Then for my angle, let's try angle 90 first. So once I'm done setting those two, I'll click on the pattern again. Then I'll just click on the space I want the pattern to be used. So as I can see, I don't like the angle as which it is, so I'll change it from my angle here. let me try angle 45. So after trying angle 45, I'll click on this again so it adjusts it to what I want it to be. So in case I'm not satisfied with my angle scale, I'll click on arch again. In case I'm not satisfied with my arch pattern scale, I could edit this. Let me try 18, and I'll click on it again on the arch scale, so it just sets it. So you just keep adjusting and adjusting till it looks like what you want it to look like. So that being said, we have our roof. Then also another aspect I love to edit is the floor area. So I could decide I want to make the ground area designed with tiles instead. I could want this area to be designed with tiles. Some even raise it to as high as 900, some maybe below. Known for different reasons. In particular, when rain is falling and the sandy particles from the rain tend to splash on the base wall of the building. So if the base of the most designers, I believe, if the base of the around the building is designed with tiles, it makes it easy to maintain. So once you just clean it off, it still maintains that. So different designers, different architects for their belief and whatnot. So I want to make this base a tiles. So what do? I go to arch. So under my arch, I look for something that looks like a tile to me. I think I like this pattern, so I click on it. Then for my angle, let's try angle. Let me try angle 90. Then for my arch pattern scale, let me try 1.7. So I'll click on the pattern again, and I'll come here, then I click. So it gives me something like a tiles pattern, and yep, so there we have it. So the base, once we're done, we just press the escape button. So this is it. And in most cases, I like to use belts for the edge of my building. Belts, they're mainly precast on sites by masons or handicrafts workers or handicraft artisans. So in order for me to get that belt filling, I just come to my offset. Bed thickness ranges from 80 to 100, so I'm using 80. Enter, and I click on this line, I take it up. Then after doing that, I click on this wall, I take it outside, because it's going around the building, so we need to give it that continuous filling. So that's why I'm taking it outside. So once I'm done, I use EX and extend. Enter. I click on this wall, extend it out. Click on this wall, extend it out. Once I'm done, introduce my trim. Enter. I'll take this off. I'll take this off, and I'll take this off. This signifies that it is going around the building. That is why it is shooting outside. So once I'm done with that, I'll just come. Sorry. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'll just come here. So I'll drag it to the other side. I need to do the same thing to the other side. So I introduce my trim first to reduce unnecessary confusion. Enter. Then I'll take this off. I'll take this off. I'll take this off as well. So once I'm done with that, I'll click on offset. Then I impute 80. Then enter. So impute 80. Then enter. And once I am done, I'll click on this wall and I take it out. Escape. EX. Enter. And I click on this wall. Extend. This wall. Extend. So once I'm done, I'll introduce my trim. That's TR. Enter. So I'll take this off. And I'll take this off. Then I'll take this off. So escape. Once I am done, yeah, that's it. So we're done with our front elevation, and there we go. So don't forget to take off all other reference lines that cut across the plan. You should not forget to take them off. Single-handedly take them off. Just take all of them off. Don't forget to take them off, or else they just cause more complications in the future. So that being done, we're done with our front elevation. So that's all about elevations from our front elevation. So from our next class, we're going to round up the other elevation view. So I'll be showing you how to pick our roof angle, where the roof point will be facing, which is very important. Most people make that mistake. After getting the front elevation, they find it difficult or challenging to position their roof for their right view, left view, and the rear view. So from our next class, we'll be taking that. And once again, thank you for attending my YouTube channel, and please, if you're still yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button. I believe one way or the other you've been able to gain a lot from this class. Please kindly click on my subscribe button. I remain Dunson. Have an amazing day. Thank you.